What's up, guys? It's Olizeey25, Chris Bay, and today I'm doing a video for my friend Danny Glavez of my updated DVD collection, wrestling of course, and it's a huge collection in my opinion. There's some that are missing, and I'll go through that as I'm recording, but here we are. I'm going to start here. The WrestleMania Anthology set, it starts from WrestleMania 2000, aka WrestleMania 16, through WrestleMania 20, of course. Then New Year's Revolution 2005, the first pay-per-view of that year, where Triple H becomes a 10-time champion. Royal Rumble 2005, where Batista and John Cena goes into overtime. No Way Out, where JBL, the first and only ever, to my recollection, WWE barbed wire steel cage, JBL defends against Big Show. I have WrestleMania 21, but it's in a SpongeBob case because I lost the case, and I figured that'd be stupid to just put in here. So yeah, Backlash 2005, right after WrestleMania, the rematch Batista Triple H 2, of course. Judgment Day, where John Cena has the spinner for the first pay-per-view, and the Undisputed leaves TV for good, other than its appearance with the Undisputed V5 with Eric Bischoff and Vince McMahon segment. ECW One Night Stand, the first One Night Stand, Revival and WWE, from 05 of course. Vengeance 2005, Batista Triple H 3, Hell in a Cell, their last match against each other. And inside I also have the Great American Bash. I lost the case to that. The Great American Bash 05, Batista's first Smackdown pay-per-view. Then I have this DVD, which is sentimental to me because it's the SummerSlam 2005 DVD, where I was actually there live, and I got my first ever World Heavyweight Championship replica belt that was sold finally, and it's just very sentimental to me. 2005 SummerSlam, August 21st, my first live event with my father, stuff like that, you know. Unforgiven 2005. John Cena and Kurt Angle faced off. Edge and Matt had a a steel cage match to my recollection. Jeez. No Mercy 2005. Eddie Guerrero's last pay-per-view. Him versus Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship. A good match. Taboo Tuesday 2005. Where there was the triple threat match voted Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, and John Cena for the WWE title. Survivor Series 2005, Randy Orton's the sole survivor. Undertaker returns from the casket. Armageddon 2005, the last pay-per-view of the year. Batista's last pay-per-view before he gets his arm injured for the first time. John Cena on the cover of here's New Year's Revolution 2006, where he loses the WWE Championship for the first time to Edge's cashing in of the first ever Money in the Bank. WrestleMania 22. I love this inside because it has the picture of my favorite belt right there, the V2. It's a really nice picture, and then Cena over there. Backlash 2006, where Cena, Edge, Triple H triple threat match, Shawn Michaels and God versus Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon. ECW One Night Stand, where the chaos actually started originally for the whole ECW storyline. Cena wins v Riot, you know the story. DX is on the cover of The Vengeance, where they return 2006. Unforgiven 2006, where John Cena does the attitude adjustment from there known as the FU back then, off the ladder through to Edge through the double tables in Edge's hometown of Toronto. WrestleMania 23, of course, there's a huge gap in between these two. This was September, this was, April, but stop buying DVDs. You'll see another gap right now. Right there, SummerSlam to WrestleMania. SummerSlam 08, biggest party of the summer. Triple H returns from his injury, Ray returns from his injury. Royal Rumble 2008. That was where the first ever non-spinning WWE Championship was brought on the TV. The first HD pay-per-view for WWE starting this whole HD era. Cena wins the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton comes out with that beautiful new non-spinning, thicker WWE Championship with the first silver tip on it. No Way Out, 2008. WrestleMania 24, of course. You know that. Backlash 2008. Night of Champions. And it's interesting here because you see Edge has the V2. I don't know if you can see that. And then on here, the Great American Bash. CM Punk, of course, cashed in between here. He has the V2. I hope I said the V8. I mean the V2 on over here. But yeah, he has the V2. And then you see SummerSlam 08. Punk was still champion with the V2. I have a little gap in between here. And then Cena right here with the V3, the belt I don't like. Never liked. Hold on. Jeez. Royal Rumble 2009, where Randy Orton had just punted Vince, and he goes on the Royal Rumble. Everybody's looking at him weird. You know, he wins the Royal Rumble. No Way Out 2009. Enough said. WrestleMania 25. Hell in a Cell 2009. Punk and Undertaker, which will happen this year at WrestleMania. Survivor Series 2009. I was there again in Washington, D.C. Verizon Center. Royal Rumble 2010. I was just watching this today, where Edge returns and wins. Elimination Chamber 2010, where Batista beat Cena for the WWE title after the Chamber match, and Shawn Michaels cost Undertaker the world title in that Chamber match. WrestleMania 26. Batista, John Cena, of course, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker 2, which Shawn Michaels, Undertaker 1 was there, but another great match. Over the Limit 2010. Batista's last WWE match. He gets attitude adjusted off the car. Night of Champions 2010. Randy Orton's last WWE Championship he ever won. Of course, he's won the world title twice after that, but that's the last WWE Championship he had won. And if I'm not mistaken, it was in Chicago in the first ever six-pack challenge, and only six-pack challenge to the date. TLC 2010, the last pay-per-view of the year. Miz, WWE Champion, beats Orton in a table match. Edge captures his 10th World Heavyweight Championship. Here, WrestleMania 27. Don't know why I got this DVD, because I really didn't like that WrestleMania at all. I hated it, but it's just I have 16 through 28, so I had to get it. Over the Limit 2011, where Miz, John Cena's I Quit match. Here's another little gap here. Survivor Series 2011, Never Before, Never Again. John Cena and The Rock tag team, the most charismatic tag team of all time, they say. But more important than that, CM Punk's historic title reign began that night. And if I'm not mistaken, Danny Glavez was actually at this pay-per-view. So another plug to him. Here's his idea for the video. He wins the title from the man who's on my TV right now, the world champion, current world champion, Alberto Del Rio. Alright, Royal Rumble 2012, Sheamus wins the Rumble. Punk versus Dolph Ziggler was a great match. WrestleMania 28, good WrestleMania. You had that heart-stopping match. You had once-in-a-lifetime bullshit that they're doing again this year. But the different element is they threw the new WWE Championship in there, which, for the first time on camera, I'm speaking about, which I hate with a passion, and I hope it dies, but it won't. So I'm sure that's how people felt about the spinner. It happens. 2012 SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. The Storm is on the horizon, whatever they were using. More importantly, I like that Punk, Big Show, John Cena triple threat. Night of Champions 2008, Punk and Paul Heyman's first regime on the pay-per-view. 2008, I meant 2012. Punk in John Cena's hometown, the controversial ending, which I loved. Hell in a Cell 2012, which I only got to get. Ryback and Punk's not great Hell in a Cell match. The only Hell in a Cell match on the card, might I add. 2012's Survivor Series. Punk makes it to 365 days here after winning it at this Survivor Series. He has the triple threat match with John Cena and Ryback. 2013. This is my newest pickup. I just got it today. As you see, I'm watching it. 2013 Royal Rumble. This is where the historic reign ends. And that's the reason why I had to get it, because I was obsessed with this reign. And you may say, I only have this DVD, this DVD, this DVD, this DVD, all of these right here where he carried the championship. But you'll see in a second, that's not all I have. My first ever wrestling DVD, not like tape or anything, but DVD, was the Eddie Guerrero story here, Cheating Death, Stealing Life. Still watch it, still love it. DX Generation, the 1998 DVD, I believe. And have the new and improved inside also. Don't have the case to the new and improved, so that happens. Oh, jeez, I sound like a fucking fanboy. Happens, jeez. John Cena, My Life. I got it when I was a Cena fan, would have never got it nowadays because I'm not a Cena fan, but it's a good DVD, I'm not going to lie. I like it. I don't like that damn experience, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Twist of Fate, the Matt and Jeff Hardy story. I bought it and watched it twice, I'm not going to lie. Still haven't watched it again. But Triple H, King of Kings, there is only one. That was a decent DVD. They need a better DVD on Triple H if you ask me. He has more to bring than just that, and more stuff has happened. Of course, 13-time champion now. Or 12. 13. Alright, The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. DVD that came out in 2008, I want to say. It's a pretty nice DVD. Batista, I Walk Alone. I watch this a lot because it has a lot of the version 2 World Heavyweight on there, along with this one that has a lot of the version 2 World Heavyweight on it. But that's my favorite wrestler, you see. And it's interesting that I have all my favorite wrestlers' DVDs. I have Edge, of course, at the time, Cena. John Cena's Experience, which I hated. John Morrison, Rockstar, another one of my favorite wrestlers. He's actually doing Out of Your Mind Fitness now. Randy Orton, The Evolution of a Predator, another one of my favorite wrestlers, loved it. And you can't have all your favorite wrestlers a la Edge, John Morrison, Randy Orton without CM Punk, because he's my favorite currently. And on the subject of that, I'm not one of those fanboys who just like Punk because of what happened when he dropped his first pipe bomb or whatever. I actually think he's cool because he's real. I started developing, being a fan of his once the new Nexus broke, because that's when he started getting more of the mic, and that's when I started to see it. It has nothing to do with that, pipe bomb or whatever. He's real and he speaks his mind. He goes ham. He was the goddamn WWE champion for 434 days. He punched a fan in the face while, doing that, and got away with a lot of stuff, and that's not because he wanted to just get away with it. It's because he's real. All right, you got the ladder match, version 1, because they have a V2 out. That's on Netflix. You got, and here at the bottom you have SmackDown's 10th anniversary, 3 just said, Raw's 15th anniversary, and Raw 2009. And that, of course, is my WWE DVD collection. 13 minutes for all these damn videos. I'll have to put them all back in here now. The only 2 replicas I have right now. So I hope you enjoyed Danny Glavez. And I will not be making the last time I made a video of this was 2008, so as you know, it'll probably take me another 5 years to update this collection to the number it was, because to my recollection, the collection had to stop about right there last time I made a video. So that's, as you see, a significant number more. So you'll just have to wait. Thanks for watching, everybody, and like, subscribe, comment, tell me what your favorite DVD was of my collection and why you like it so much. Maybe comment and tell me if you were at one of these events. And yeah, thanks for watching. Olizeey25.